Hey guys, I'm trying to get myself together here. Welcome back to Rooted Vines. Look, I got a pop-up shop this morning and I recorded this last night. And then when I put it on, my face was like right here. I don't quite understand all of the backup. I might have to. All right, there we go. All right, let's see. All right, you guys, here I am. All right, here we go. I think this is a little better. Got my Earl Grey green tea. So tonight, we're going to talk about herbal alchemy and herbs. So again, I am Maya. I'm your herbal alchemist. And I'm out of breath, y'all. But today's session is going to be gentle, fast, but powerful, okay? So we're talking about today about a world that feels loud, rushed, divided, and Lord, so heavy right now. It's just not enough of us awakening. People everywhere are just exhausted and numb. And let me tell you, the overstimulation is crazy. And we're really spiritually disconnected and we're craving to be grounded, but we don't know how to do that. So today we're going to bring two worlds together, herbs and inner alchemy, to give you some kind of path that you can take. It's helped me. So the wisdom of herbs is all about transformation. It's all about the inner alchemy, and that's what Rooted Vines is about. It's to help you reclaim your calm, your clarity, and your spiritual rhythm, all right? Because we need that to move forward, to go on the true journey. But before we go ahead and get in, please click down, get your workbook. There's a link down there. It's totally free. It goes along with what I'm talking about, okay? So let's talk about this year. The noise, the craziness, right? Is wild out here. It is the wild, wild west, okay? We got instant opinions. We got rapid news cycles. Look, technology is draining me, but it's pulling at our nervous systems. People don't know how to disconnect from their phones. You're triggered, you're tired, maybe not you, but a lot of people, and you feel overwhelmed and burned out. And all of this is disguised as real life. A lot of people say it's normal, get over it. That's just the way it is. Lies, lies, lies. Although we're living in a world that is overstimulated and our body is undernourished, our spirit is still talking. It's still trying to poke you so that you can acknowledge what it is trying to tell you so that you get off the path of the lies. And what inner alchemy teaches us is that chaos in the world is only a mirror of the chaos within you. So if you're seeing things out of shift, you need to check yourself. But the good news is we can shift the inner self and where the outer world stops having power over us. When we begin to take our power back. And herbs is nature's oldest teachers, oldest guides to help you make that shift over. The first herb I'm going to talk about is chamomile. So, sorry, you guys. Chamomile has always been called the herb of surrender. And we're not talking about surrender like give up, all of that. But we're talking about surrendering to the tension, into the grime, into the grip of all of the things. Because this world right now is full of worry. And I can't say overstimulated enough because it really is. Chamomile will teach you how to release, relax, and most importantly, return to yourself. Sorry, this tea is good. So where is your mind holding tension right now, right? What are you not talking about that needs to get out? Where have you been trying to be strong for too long? Drop it in the chat. Share it. That's freeing yourself there when you share. Remember that chamomile invites softness, and softness is truly strength. It is not a weakness. Don't believe the hype, okay? Herb number 2 is ginger. If you haven't had ginger, whoo, that's a hot one, right? It's the igniting, the inner fire within you. Ginger is fiery. It awakens you and it motivates you to do something, okay? If chamomile is known as the exhale, then ginger is your ride or die, rise up, back up, okay? So ginger is great because people are feeling drained and they're losing their energy. And a lot of folks are feeling lost and tired and really unsure of their next step. And this is where ginger can come in and teach you a few things. Not just reclaiming your time, all right, but reclaiming your fire, reclaiming your voice, and most importantly, reclaiming your purpose. So when we think about ginger, we want to really ask ourselves, is your fire dim? Is something causing you to have fear, or are you overwhelmed? Sorry about the noise, you guys on the phone. I forgot to silence it. Our third herb is peppermint. I love peppermint. Peppermint helps you when it comes to inner alchemy, clear a path, right? Peppermint is all about clarity, sharpness, breath, breathing, openness. It brings oxygen to your spirit, right? It helps you to open up. And as confusion continues to grow in this world, peppermint really is the herb that helps to whisper in your ear that you need to see clearly, stop and decide clearly, and think out your process clearly. What we want to do when we think about peppermint, and this is in the workbook, what mental clutter is standing between you and your peace? Because whatever that is, it's got to go. Because if anything is disturbing your peace, it's not of the spirit, okay? So you will find that in your workbook prompt. So think about these things, okay? Because what truth have you really been avoiding that is ready to be seen? Because only when you let go can you be free. And then our last herb is hibiscus. You either love or hate hibiscus. I love it when it's mixed with a lot of different herbs. It's a beautiful herb. And it's all about returning back to your heart. Hibiscus is the emotional healer, the cooling of all the anger you got bubbling up. It's about opening the heart and softening emotional heat. And y'all know this year has been bringing some heat. So for those that are feeling tired and you just feel lost, or you're feeling disappointment in others or even in yourself, if you're going through grief, any kind of changes in your relationship, or just unseen things that you know are there, but you can't really put your fingers on, they're not quite tangible. Hibiscus teaches us that your heart is still capable of blooming. Your heart is still there, and it's okay to love, and it's okay to open back up. So what is your heart asking of you right now? What is it saying to you? So when we bring all these herbs, remember that when you need to be softened, chamomile's your friend. When you need to be awakened and motivated, ginger is wonderful. And peppermint is clearing that path so hibiscus can come in and heal. And through inner alchemy, all herbs work together in some form or some way. Because you are not powerless in this loud world. Sorry, you guys. You're not powerless in this world. You are the calm in the storm. You are the clarity when it just doesn't seem like you can see. And you are the fire. You are the balloon, baby. And every cup of tea becomes a ritual when you think of it that way. A recalibration. A reminder that peace is out there. And peace lives within you. It's you taking the time to discover what that looks like for you, what allows you to breathe. And so right now, before we end, take a deep breath, place your hand over your heart, and I just want you to repeat after me. I reclaim my peace. I reclaim my clarity. I reclaim my purpose. And I reclaim myself. You guys don't forget to download your workbook below, work it out. And if this touched you, or if you needed to hear this, if your spirit was jumping while I was speaking, please like the channel, please subscribe, and please share with someone who needs to hear this. You guys be blessed, stay rooted, stay true, stay you, baby. Bye.